Again, if you got 5 computers or more in your local network, you may want to consider having those in-house services. And we can absolutely, I've set up thousands of what we call domain controllers and DNS servers and DHCP servers. A lot of people today, David, we use when it comes to storing data, we use services like OneDrive or Google Drive. And those services are great. They let you, they're very versatile because you can check your, whatever files you can check them no matter what device you're on. So they're great. You always have an online backup copy, which is great. But again, a lot of people, 5 computers or more, they like having an internal server and storing their data there where they can, hey, if they have to, they can go and plug the cable from the internet and they know that they're good. They're safe, so. So it's their data on their servers. And so we can set up a local data server that houses all of your information. We set up backup systems, for customers all the time that backs up, those types of servers. That's another big service that we recommend. And then, of course, protecting the local environment. We set up softwares such as Bitdefender, that me and you both, help customers obtain. And so Bitdefenders it's only a few bucks a month per computer. And so it's a great service when it comes to protecting your computer there, locally. It's install it, piece of software. It's antivirus, anti-malware, crypto viruses on the rise. Had a couple customers recently dealing with those. And so customers that, not my customers, but people that called me in like, hey, we got an issue, like help me. I'm like, okay, if it was my network, we'd have had a lot more security in place to prevent these things. And so that's another big thing you want to consider, especially if you're housing like any type of sensitive data whatsoever. And if you're a company, there's a good chance you may have an online or maybe even a local QuickBooks type system or accounting system. If you're any kind of, like a tax firm or accountant of any kind, obviously you're housing, really sensitive customer data. And so you want to make sure, you have to make sure that those services are being protected properly, because if not, you will get targeted. It's just a matter of time. And if they put a lockdown on your server, this has happened to a couple customers lately, you're kind of, that's it. Like you depends on who did it and how it happened. Like you might be, stuck paying a ransom to make sure I can probably get your data back and restore it more than likely, having to, pay the ransom. But what I can't do is promise you that whoever locked your computer is not going to distribute that data, to online whoever, without you, paying. And so it's very important. If you have any of those things I just mentioned, it's very important to have a cybersecurity type solution in place. That means the right security software on your servers, on your desktops, and on the edge of your network, which is typically what we call a firewall. Or nowadays it's called things like security appliances. And so that's another big need I'm a big network guy, as you know, David. I offer a lot of network services, whether it's setting up wireless, solutions for customers, setting up security like firewall type based solutions on the edge of customers' networks. The edge just means where the internal customer network touches the external internet provided network, AT&T, Comcast, wherever it is. That's the edge. So AT&T, Comcast is on one side of the edge. Your local internal network and all your, important secret stuff it's on the other side. And that security appliance, that firewall, is going to protect you from the outside world. And so having a reliable, next generation type firewall in place. I'm not talking about something you go buy at Walmart or probably not even Best Buy. I'm talking about a viable enterprise level solution in place that has advanced security on it, and more than anything, sometimes more importantly, somebody that you can call that's reliable, that's going to help you when you're in the middle, of the fray. And so having a mission critical, reliable firewall, very important. If you don't have that, and I would strongly suggest it, and we absolutely help out with all those services, David, networking, local servers, anything beyond, almost anything in the IT field, except what you do, Dave,